today is go get the camper and take it to the dealer. We haven't had any issues whatsoever with rentals. I think the worst we've ever had of 3 years of renting it's just been dirty. We have 75 feet of hose. Had to use all 75 feet and it barely fit. This is the 36-foot power cord that came with the trailer, and we bought a separate 50-foot cord that we use most of the time, and boy, I'm glad I have this. Well, we'll see about this. She said, well, I don't know if we'll be able to get it done or not. We still have to order parts. I thought that's what they were doing. That's why I made this appointment like 2 months ago. Got ourselves some Chick-fil-A. I got a spicy deluxe chicken sandwich.
There you go. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Perfect, 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 perfect. And keep going, keep going, keep going. A little bit more, a little bit more. And stop. Perfect. See, if you listen to me the first time, you'd be fine.
Good morning. It's not quite 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm headed off to go get our RV. It's down at the Deerfield Fair. This is our last rental, so it's been rented out all summer long. We're finally at the end of the rental season, and this is the last pickup that I have to do. So I'm gonna zip down there, pick it up, get it all situated, and then I got to take it to Campers Inn, the dealership. We got some warranty work that needs to get done, and the floor needs to get done. That's a whole nother story. The floor, that was my fault. I did something that destroyed the floor in a brand new trailer. So that's gonna get fixed. We got some slide toppers that are failing, coming off, that the dealer installed. So they're gonna fix those, and just a couple of small things that need to be fixed, just minor issues, and we'll get those fixed up, and they got a week to fix them, and then we're gonna pack up and head on down to our trip down to Virginia for the Homesteaders of America conference. So that'll be coming up. So, but today is go get the camper and take it to the dealer. All right, we made it here. We're gonna get the trailer all situated. Everything looks pretty good. I just came in, took a little walk around, and everything looks fine. So this rental turned out to be pretty good. Well, they've all been really good. So we haven't had any issues whatsoever with rentals. I think the worst we've ever had of 3 years of renting it's just been dirty. So when you come in, you got to clean things up, but that's to be expected. I mean, we had one that was really dirty, like mud everywhere, dishes in the, dirty dishes in the sink, things like that. But for the most part, everybody's been absolutely great, and so we haven't really had any issues, no damages, anything like that. So successfully just completed our 3rd year of renting, and hopefully it's our last year of renting, because we should be going we will be going full-time in it for quite some time now. So hopefully, if things go as planned, we're not going to be renting this for a while. So, but pleasantly happy to see that everything looks fine. So I'm going to get this thing buttoned up and go ahead and get on out of here. We have 75 feet of hose. Had to use all 75 feet, and it barely fit. So I got to wrap up 75 feet of hose here. But I'm glad I had it, because we definitely needed it, and even it was barely enough. But luckily, that's rare. After switching to this new water filtration system and getting this stainless steel hose, wow, what a difference. I mean, look at this. This is 25 feet of hose. This is where it's at. I'm never going back to rubber hoses again. This is nice. This is the 36-foot power cord that came with the trailer, and we bought a separate 50-foot cord that we use most of the time, and boy, I'm glad I have this. So I've got 86 feet of extension cord, and it was barely enough for this rental. But I'm glad I have it. I would definitely suggest one of these, because even 50 feet, if you just replace yours with a 50-footer, 50 feet sometimes not enough. Alright, we're all packed up, ready to go. I just did a walk around. I'm going to check the tires real fast, check the PSI in the tires, and we're ready to pull on out of here and head on over to Campers Inn, drop this thing off at the dealer, get some warranty work done. Alright, they had a dump station over here. I don't know if it was a temporary one or whatnot, but they had a dump station over here that somebody was using when I came in, so we're going to go see if we can do that, or if there's a long line. I don't know. But sure would be nice to be able to dump these tanks before we take it to the dealer, so we'll see what happens. Alright, there's only one other trailer ahead of us, so we're going to go ahead and dump these tanks, get them done, so that way there's no way to rinse them out or anything, you know, so there's no water to rinse out, so that's fine, but at least we can get them emptied. Alright, so we'll get out of here, head on over to Campers Inn. They should be expecting me. We've had this appointment made for a couple of months now. So they had plenty of time to prepare for this.
Are you Glenn Westfall?
Yeah. No, there's nothing wrong with the door. It's the slide toppers is the...
We also have Resecure recliner that ripped out a floor. Screws are glue linoleum operating the side room.
Yeah, so the floor needs to be replaced.
And I have slide topper over the bunk room came out. Over
Yes,
traffic,
yeah,
there's
usually
some
around May
milk
we're
and
booking
trail.
about 16 or so.
Alright, so we're doing those.
Well, there's more. I had told him the slide topper over the master bedroom came completely off.
Okay, so there's two slide toppers.
There's two slide toppers. Well, we'll see about this. She said, well, I don't know if we'll be able to get it done or not. We still have to order parts. I thought that's what they were doing. That's why I made this appointment like 2 months ago, so they can order parts. So, but I told them I have to have it by Friday. So who knows if anything's even gonna get fixed or not by then. Might have to bring it back, make another appointment. All right, I got her unhitched here. Just waiting on the tech to, well, the service person. I don't think she's actually a tech, but she runs the desk. She's supposed to come out and do something or other. I signed all the paperwork already. Now, like I said, who knows if they're gonna get it done. You know, I made this appointment 2 months ago and gave them all the information of the slide toppers that need to be fixed and the flooring and all that, and he was supposed to order all that stuff, and I don't know if he did or not, because she said, well, it's warranty work, so who knows if we can get the parts in time. It's like, what have you been doing for the last 2 months? So hopefully maybe she just doesn't know, and the actual tech has already taken care of all that and ordered the stuff, and they can get to work right on it. But I told her either way, Friday by close of business, I have to pick this thing back up because we got to get it ready to go on our trip. So we'll see what happens come the end of the week. Either way, I'm coming here to pick it up. Whether things are fixed or not, that's to be seen. I'm gonna get the number 2, the spicy deluxe.
As a meal?
As a meal, yeah. All right, got ourselves some Chick-fil-A. I got a spicy deluxe chicken sandwich. I forgot to order a large drink, so I guess I get a medium drink. And some waffle fries. And of course, gotta have the Chick-fil-A sauce. I've had Chick-fil-A in a while. So this is the one and only Chick-fil-A in New Hampshire. And since I was already down here in Nashua, and that's where it is in Nashua, I decided might as well, it's like the next exit down from where I was, so you gotta come here and get some Chick-fil-A. I'm sure Christy's not too happy with me right now because she's a little jealous. Christy, are you jealous? I got some Chick-fil-A. I would bring you some, but by the time I get back home, it's like an 1.5-hour drive. Plus, I gotta stop at the Apple store and pick up some stuff. So by the time I got home, it would be cold. I mean, that's no good. You can't have cold Chick-fil-A. So it's not that I'm not thinking of you, honey. It's just that by the time I got there, it wouldn't be any good. So, but I will bring you back. I'll bring you. I promise you, I'll bring you back. Maybe when we come back to pick up Flo, it'll be during a time that you can come with me and we can come here and get some Chick-fil-A. So I'm gonna enjoy my spicy deluxe chicken sandwich and I'm gonna head on back. I gotta stop at the mall in Manchester, go to the Apple store, pick up a monitor and a keyboard, and then I'll head home from there. Well, we picked up our RV on Friday, and of course, things weren't fixed. About the only thing that was fixed was the floor. So we brought it home because it's time to get it ready for our 2-week trip.
Here you go, here you go, there you go, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Perfect, 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 and keep going, keep going, keep going. A little bit more, a little bit more. And stop. Perfect. See, if you listened to me the first time, you'd be fine.
Whew. All right, we got it in.
Now see how we get it out.
All right, I'm gonna show you the bunkhouse that we have here in our trailer. We've got 2 bunk beds, a larger one, a smaller one, but underneath the smaller one, we've got a couch that pulls out into a supposedly a full-size bed. It's very, very uncomfortable. But quite frankly, for our use, it's kind of a waste. We don't really need a couch back here. Plus, Ben is still in a crib. And rather than getting a pack and play and setting up here and having to move it, basically every day because there's not a whole lot of room in here. And since we're going to be in here full time, the kids are going to want to have their toys and things like that in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove this couch completely out of here. Put Ben's crib in here. There's plenty of space for the crib here. And that'll be up underneath the upper bunk here. And there'll still be room for toys and clothes bins or whatever we want to put in here. So that's what we're gonna do. That way Ben has a crib. He'll be comfortable in a crib. He knows a crib. He'll be in his crib. He'll sleep better in his crib, we hope. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna assess the situation here. I know that this couch is bolted down to the floor, so I'm gonna have to unscrew that. Probably take it apart to get it out of the doorways here. And I'm assuming the back comes off, and then we can take it out in a couple of pieces. So right there is where it's screwed to the floor. A couple of spots. So I just got to unscrew that, and we'll see if this is, oh, it looks like, oh, okay. So that just hinges down like that. So I don't think we'll need to get the back out of here. We'll see. We might have to take it off those hinges, because this part of it still has to be folded back in. So I can't have that folded down with this folded in. So we'll just take those, looks like the 4 screws off those hinges there. Take this back off. Should come right out. Should be easy, right? Famous last words. We'll get it wrapped up with some moving wrap, cellophane wrap, whatever you call it. Get that all nice and tightly wrapped up and stored in the barn. Hopefully that'll keep the mice and things off of it and preserve it. So when we do, we'll eventually want to put it back in here. So that's what we're gonna do today. Well, we're gonna do a lot today, but one of the first projects that I'm gonna do is get this couch out of here. We gotta get in here and have to take it out. There's 6 screws, 3 on each side, holding it to the floor. Then I'm gonna have to take out these screws here on each side to take this off. And then we can fold this back, and then we should be able to pull it out. We're pulling this couch out to utilize this space so we can put Benjamin's crib in here. And since there's no point in having a couch in here, kids aren't going to use a couch, and rather than putting a pack and play or something like that, because Ben's just too small for this bunk bed right now. There's no railings. I mean, we could get railings for it, but he's too small for a bed. He's still used to a crib. So we're going to put his crib in here, and then there should be some extra space, so we can maybe put some drawers or something in here for their toys and stuff, and just make this a much better space for the 2 kids.
Yeah.
The 4 freestanding dining chairs with a couple of benches. They have storage to them. These chairs, while they're comfortable, I mean, they're not very practical for an RV. We need all the storage we can get. So we got a couple of benches that we're going to put next to the table for the seating. So they'll still seat 4 people, to like the chairs, but there's storage to them. So I'm gonna wrap up these chairs, get them put away in storage, along with the couch that we just did, and then get the benches in place.
So we're building the crib that Reagan lived in for the first 2 years of her life, and that Glenn built for her when she was born, and now Ben gets to enjoy it while we are traveling on the road. Yeah, babe. Oh, I thought you said it barely fit.
Said it barely doesn't.
How much longer?
like kids' clothing and toys all over the place to make you feel happy. And I get to put all the food away too. Yay! Where'd they get all these toys? And clothes. Oh, that's right. They're psycho parents. Minimal life. I'm trying to. Hashtag more journey, less junk.
Less junk, more journey.
I'm never gonna get it right. Ever! But I do like all this closet space. Very nice. Got shelves here, drawers, and then hang up all of their other stuff that we want to hang up. And even more backspace. I can put some, I'll probably put a basket or two of things in here. See if we can get this done before dark. I feel it in my bones. We can do it. So.
We still have a lot of food to put away.
Not much. Not too bad.
Not much. Just all this.
It just goes in our pantry. Pantry and the cabinets. I got it.
Stay tuned, because next week we leave here and head down to Virginia for the annual Homesteaders of America conference.